Hey guys, Ponce here on the public tester. I'm here to talk to you guys about some potential changes to Gangplank's ult. So basically what's happening here is that they're kind of normalizing Gangplank's ult. They're taking away the RNG behind it, that whole, if cannonballs hit you, you take damage, and if you don't, well, you don't take any damage. But I've written down exactly what the changes are currently above my head in the notepad somewhere, so you can see that for yourself. But the gist of it is they've increased the duration of the ult itself, and shuffled around the cooldown a bit, so at lower levels it takes slightly longer to come back. The higher levels it comes back faster. But again, the most important thing is the damage is no longer RNG, and I'll show you what I mean by that by just using the ult itself. Let's just move my camera over here so you guys can see it in full, and do that. So see how those came down in volleys, and it looks actually kind of weird because I'm used to the Gangplank ult just going boom 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 all over them, that the radius the whole time. But yeah, it no longer does that anymore. Basically every second you're in the ult, you take a flat amount of damage. The damage is the same in terms of per cannonball damage. It used to be, as you can see, I included the old version of the ult above my head as well. It was 75 damage, 120 damage, 165 damage per cannonball. Now you just take that every single second you're in that ult. So I went ahead and did the math. In the event you're in that ult for the full duration, which is never going to happen. Like, I don't know why anyone would ever stand in there unless they're completely CC'd the whole time or they just don't care. But in theory, you can take 525, 640, and 1,125 damage. That seems very wrong. Let me do the math right here. Let's take the calculator and put it up here. And 120 times by 7. No, that is 800. How did I get down 600? That's a typo. So we're going to fix that live. So 525, 840, 1,120 for the full duration. Again, you're pretty much never going to take the full duration damage because, if you do sit there the entire duration, that's some pretty crazy damage. But yeah, there you have it. Now, compared to the old version of the ult, in theory, that is a possible nerf. I mean, but you're never going, because the old cannonball system, you would drop 25 cannonballs just sort of randomly or semi-randomly in the duration or the affected area. So I mean, if you got hit by all 25 cannonballs, yes, that's technically a nerf. I mean, again, let's do the math for it. See, it's live math with Ponce, but 75 damage times by, if you got hit by all 25 cannonballs, 1,875 in theory damage, but I mean, you also had the option of 75 damage times 0 and take 0 damage, which is also unlikely. But I've gone through Gangplank ults, and it seems like almost none of them hit you. So in theory, this is probably going to be better. And it's good that they sort of normalize this, because the old RNG Gangplank thing was... It was a very archaic mechanic, It kind of reminds me of like old Master Yi, and just these very old style champions that just don't make too much sense in League of Legends in its sort of modern incarnation. If I recall correctly, actually they're working on a general Gangplank rework. I think this isn't it. At least I'm pretty sure it isn't it. So at some point something's going to happen with Gangplank, but for the time being, they're semi-modernizing Gangplank, I suppose, is the idea there. In any case, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys around. It's a rather long video for a big or rather simple concept, but anyway, thanks for watching. See you around. Bye.